So yeah, we have the whole clan together, and I am in Ghana right now. I stayed in Accra for, I think, nearly a week, 6 days, and we are going to do a road trip from Kumasi, from Accra to Kumasi. But we are going to do some detours. For now, I am on my way to go and see Anahita, the Persian woman that I had an interview with that most of you really liked. Maybe we'll do some content on her channel, not on my channel this time. So see you. Isn't it ironic how bad I wanted to leave Ghana to the west growing up in search of greener pastures, and nearly 20 years after living in UK, my cravings have changed. I want to move back to Ghana, my motherland, so bad. I sit and think about it all the time, and I ask myself, am I okay? Am I having this feeling because of the hype? And I am convinced that I'm not. I'm just at a different stage in my life. Have you ever reached a stage where your past post on social media makes you cringe? Where you look at your ex-partner and you ask yourself, what the hell was I thinking? Or a tattoo on you makes you want to go back to get it covered? Well, migrating to UK wasn't quite like that. If anything, I am very grateful I got a chance to leave Ghana to work on myself. And I did it with a plan. You see, growing up in Ghana, I wouldn't say life was hard. We just fell below the middle class. My parents tried their best to give us the basic. But for a young ambitious kid that I was, the basics wasn't enough. The idea to migrate to UK or US was first conceived when my application for admission into a senior high school in Kumasi with grade 11 was denied, only to find out that someone with grade 28, way worse than mine, managed to pay their way into the school. Geez, you couldn't get anywhere without either knowing someone in a high place or being able to pay your way through. This is when I realized I need to find my way into a place where my social status wouldn't be a hindrance to my basic progress, at least at the beginning. So I was hungry. I came to Anahita, and you all know Anahita, you know, very critical thinker. So say hello.
Hello everyone on Mikey's channel. Please continue watching his videos. They're very interesting. And yes.
Alright. So Anahita has got some stuff in her room, in her house, right? And it just takes me back. In the olden days, this is what the seamstress would put all the cover on. And this is what Papa, so fanning, we used to fan.
When I saw this, I asked the uncles,
and the barbers.
So this is because from the gentleman.
Yeah, from that man.
Oh my God.
So they'll be holding this, right?
Yes,
so
he
the
was
barbers
telling
will
me
be
that
holding this and they'll be walking around.
But they look really cute.
Yeah.
I don't know. But I like this one. This one is my favorite.
Oh, who
It's a
gave
coffin.
you that?
It's the guy who makes the coffins.
Oh, the coffin.
So this is the short, small version of the coffin.
Nice.
But now it's my lamp. What else do I have?
And then this one, yeah.
Ah. Do you know I used to own one of these?
You said?
I used to own one of these.
Really?
Yeah.
See? Kids are enjoying it.
And the phone.
Wow.
And then this is a very old photo. This is my father-in-law as a baby.
Oh, alright.
He looks just like my husband.
Yeah. Things we used to take for granted, eh? Things we used to take for granted. So now I'm going to Brekuso to go and check something. The first day after you migrate to the West is the funny one. At this point, your name is not in the system. You don't have a national insurance number or a bank account. And more bizarrely, you don't have a job. You are totally dependent on your host, and it makes you wonder if they are okay with the burden your mere existence has put on them. The worst thing is watching your housemates go to work every day, leaving you at home. You start feeling useless, especially if you were relevant back home in Ghana. This is the stage where most people, at least myself, will call home, crying to come back to our familiar territory. Yes, I actually called home and complained that I couldn't do it anymore. And then you get a job, the best feeling ever. Now you can afford your own things and you feel important. This is when most people will fall out with their hosts. the people who sustained them when they had nothing. At this stage, you start talking bad about Ghana. You indulge yourself in the material things the West has to offer. Because even if you cannot afford it, you can actually get your dream things on finance or credit. I per se bought myself a 50-inch plasma TV and used a year to pay for it because we never had a TV at home growing up in Ghana. My relationship with Ghana was dented further when I lost £5,000 trying to buy land to build in Ghana. So I told myself, never again. I'm never going back to Ghana. But I was lucky. The Most High brought certain people in my life who helped me keep the faith for my motherland. My wife especially, she encouraged that we still invest back home. No matter how far you go, home will still be home. Taking a walk to a beautiful place. Look at the view here. I'm going to show you something and I'm going to ask you a question. Look at the view. Would you like to come and stay here and have that view? Maybe a weekend out. A weekend away from all the hustle and bustle. In that apartment over there. Who knows? Maybe in the future there might be a short stay apartment over there where you can come and hide with your family. God is king. Inshallah. Now, there is this stage that I'm not sure if I'm the only one who experienced it, but there is this particular stage where you don't get the kick or the buzz that you used to get from the material things the West has to offer. This is the stage that you realize those good things are not free. This is the stage that you realize you are paying with your sweat, your blood, and your mental health. Well, nothing good comes easy, they say, but at this stage, you start asking yourself, how much more good are you ready to sacrifice your comfort for? And this is the stage that I'm in now. Got to Koforidua late and we are watching Ghana play. Come on Ghana, see you tomorrow. Good morning. We slept in Koforidua, so we slept at this place where they didn't have a backup generator, so the lights went off in the night and it was so hot. I came back after about 3 hours. We are now going to start our journey to Kumasi. So let's go. I asked myself if I should stay in a rat race, keep climbing the corporate ladder in the UK, which by the way is a very stressful feat, make money and then spend it on endless bills, jeopardizing my mental health, or just go back to Ghana and live a simple life. And I chose the latter. It's not fun anymore dealing with the politics at the workplace. It's not fun anymore being asked to move mountains with less. It's definitely not fun operating in the cold. It's a food break. Hello. Koko 5 cities. So this is some of the street food. Where are the sweet potato? The sweet potato, yam, and ripe plantain. Osame. So yeah, they said this place is called Osame. And it has still a higher eastern region. Oh yeah, okay, eastern region. No, it's okay. So this is how it's being done. So Accra. So they don't use gas, they don't use, all they use is like the local stuff, the firewood, and it comes out really nice. 5 cities. Thank you very much. Okay, Mpacho. Nyame mamu jawai. Okay. So yeah, we continue. And this is by no means to discourage people from migrating. If you get a chance, do it, and do it with a plan. As I said earlier, I am very grateful I got a chance to do it. I'm just at a different stage. Being in Ghana, I've had an opportunity to speak to Nana Kwame and Marvel, both Jamaicans who moved to Ghana and achieving great things, and they are not even born Ghanaians. So we are at Agyei. It's the outskirts of Kumasi, where the inland port is being built. We've come to look at something that my wife is working on. It's a small apartment that she's trying to put up. So, you see this? It looks like it's in the middle of nowhere. Give it 5 years and it will be hot cake. Nana Kwame said something that has rung through my ears since our conversation. He said he sacrificed his physical comfort for his spiritual peace when he decided to move to Ghana. And that is fine by me at this stage. At this moment, I don't care about sleeping in 5-star beach hotels. I know the lights will go off without warning, driving on bad roads will do my head in, and I know the politicians will frustrate me. But that is okay, as long as my soul is at peace in a place I belong, my motherland, Ghana.
You should know, you owe me.
We've decided to get gobe gari and beans, and that is going to be my first meal in Kumasi. I've not had it in a long time. So that's the joint, and that's my wife getting it. I can't wait to get stuck in. Home. And that was a road trip from Accra to Kumasi with some detours. I'm at home now. I'm going to eat my gobe.
So this is gobe with cocoa